Hello, everybody, and welcome back to It's Cosplay Time. As always, I am Chris, aka Mr. Zoom _ 2028.
I am Matt, also known as TooTall _ 76.
And today we are here with.
Hi, I'm Frank.
Yay!
I like that. That was pretty good. I like that.
Why not, right?
Got to whip out the helmets.
Right. Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah, thanks for being on. All right. First question we're going with is a very light one. How did you find out, or why did you decide to join TikTok?
So, TikTok was, I avoided it. I avoided it like the plague because even like a year, 2 years ago, I still thought it was just kids dancing. I thought it was teenage kids and girls dancing, and that was it, because it was Musically. But one of my friends who runs a pretty good Instagram page, and it's a content sharing page, he posts nerdy stuff. He's like, hey man, there's a massive cosplay community on TikTok. You should post, like, you have an Iron Man suit, like you should do that. And I'm like, I don't know. I was standoffish about it. And then I downloaded the app. I invited the spyware into my life, and then I started to kind of see, like, oh wow, there's actually this could be fun. This could be a good place to burn time. Like, I don't need to do long form thought out YouTube videos. I could just take a quick clip, hey, what's up, doing the thing, and just have fun with it, And all my videos tanked. No one gave a crap about the Iron Man suit. It was fun. It was aggravating. I'm just like, okay, that's cool, I guess. And then I started showing like smaller props, like handheld props from Marvel, and those blew up. And I'm like, okay, so this is how TikTok works. Okay, gotcha. Cool.
Yeah, TikTok is like, you got the stuff you don't expect to take off, or you put like little bit of effort in, is like million views. The stuff you did like editing and multiple days.
Dude, I was just at KatsuCon and I had both of my suits laid out on the bed in pieces. I had just worn my red suit and that was spread out on the bed so I could do a systems kind of check, like, all right, nothing broke. And then I was getting ready to pack up the white suit and I had that on the other bed. So there were just armor parts everywhere. And I'm like, let me make a quick little dumb TikTok. My TikTok's been in the It's been doing real bad lately. I haven't been posting. I'm like, whatever. Let me just film. Hey guys, I'm traveling the country with 2 Iron Man suits. Here's what it looks like. And it's at 1.3 million views now.
Damn.
Yeah,
and it was a one. It was a one shot. Just let me film, talk for 60 seconds, and I threw it up. Went to the con, came back, and it had like 1 million views. I'm like,
I even just watched the YouTube video, and it was a lot of good information because I don't drive a lot. I like to fly to most places, so I'm trying to integrate like how I would be able to fly with this instead of driving, because I don't trust myself driving by myself.
Hard shell suitcases. I have spent more. The luggage that my red Mark 85 goes into cost me more than it was to make my suit.
Okay.
Like hard shell luggage is expensive. I mean, it's upwards of $500-$600 for 3 nice case shells, but it doesn't break. So, and I mean, they get tossed around. Like the second they grab them and throw that on that conveyor belt, your heart just leaves. You're just like, it's in God's hands now, boys. Like,
yeah, and I shipped my Mando helmet from California to Texas, and even though it was like padded and everything, they broke the hell out of it.
And people already have asked me in that video, or like even that dumb TikTok I filmed, like about driving, whatever. They're like, well, wouldn't it make more sense to ship it? I'm like, the airport, A, doesn't lose stuff quite as much as it used to, and B, air tags are a thing. Every piece of luggage I have has an air tag in it. And if I know it's in that airport, you'll eventually get it back. You ship something and it goes missing, it's gone. There is it's gone. It's gone forever. There's no way to track it down. There's no one you're going to call who's going to care. But if it's in the airport or near, like, you have a better chance of getting it back. I'm not going to say things.
When I went to New York Comic Con, I found like oh my god, my camera. Hi, what are you doing? I found like a hard case at like Ross or something, and it held out really well. I even put a fragile sticker on it. 2 out of my 3 cosplays that I brought broke. The Red Hood helmet was the layer lines were breaking off from each other, and my ODST helmet started breaking. That was it. But throughout the entire trip and back, my Mandalorian was the only one that survived the trip.
That's what happened here.
Yeah, that's the exact same thing that happened to my helmet.
Exactly how I printed it, standing up like this. So it broke here and it broke here. So I just welded it back together, and now it's battle damaged, and then it just broke again.
Yeah.
So
that's the same exact way how my helmet broke.
The thing is, but people don't understand about that type of stuff, is that has nothing to do with infill. That is layer adhesion. So, oh, you should have printed it at a higher infill. It's like that wouldn't have mattered. The infill has layers too. That's not how infill works at all. It's layer adhesion. That helmet was a quick print. I didn't print the best. Whatever.
I mean, mine was Rush. I used Hatchbox white filament, and it's not really the best filament. Oh, it's my turn. Okay, I got carried away for a second. What inspired you to do cosplay?
The short answer is I wanted an Iron Man suit. I mean, that was it. I wanted to start cosplaying. It seemed like a really fun hobby. The long answer is I had always wanted one. I think like every kid that saw Iron Man 1 or any Iron Man in the theaters, you walk out of that theater, you're like, that'd be pretty sick to have a suit. How the hell are you gonna make a suit though, But yeah, just I was the right age, right time, right financials in place to get a 3D printer. That printer right there, that is my first 3D printer 3 years ago. That I'm trying to rebuild and bring back to life. But yeah, this is what started it all. This is what won the West for me, and here we are.
I think you helped me pick out my first printer.
What was your first printer?
The Creality CR10S.
Yeah, I think it's dated. It's dated now, but like 3 years ago, it was the hot kid on the block. Even about
that's when I bought it.
It works. It's a workhorse, and it didn't have a lot of features, which was good and bad because it meant you had to learn a little bit more about the hobby, but there was less to go wrong. Like it was just it's a hot glue gun on rails. That's all it is.
Yeah, because I know you and me messaged back a few times when I was first starting out.
I think I recently scrolled up in our conversation and saw how old some of them were. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Instagram will sometimes do the thing where it shoots you all the way to the top of the messages for no reason. Why not?
Oh boy, this was years ago.
Is it my turn again?
No, I think it's my turn.
This show's so unorganized.
Man, I definitely need to put fans in this helmet.
Buddy. Dying.
It's not really dying, it's more I can't see.
Oh, true. Yeah, that's a dark visor. My God.
Where did these questions go?
Do you follow Offer 3D on Instagram?
Yes.
I will have to see.
Making that they just did that November. It's like November Black or November something short film, Halo short film.
I still have to watch it. I haven't gotten a chance to watch it yet.
Yeah, I've seen some previews of it, and I mean, God, it looks good. It looks really good.
Here
He's very tall as well.
He's giant. He's like 7'8". He's.
I think I saw what he looked like at New York Comic Con, and then looking back, and I followed him. I'm like, oh, that was him. Oh, he's huge.
He just needs a good Master Chief armor, and he's set. Like, he's huge.
Yeah.
All right. So my question is, what is your favorite cosplay that you've built of all time?
Ooh, well, the easy answer is the 85. I love this suit. I didn't make this red suit because it was easy, because it was the one available. It had nothing to do with it. It was this Iron Man suit I saw in the MCU, and I loved it. I loved everything about it. I loved the shape of it, the look of it, the color, the homage to the original Steve Ditka armor, with the red and gold biceps and all that. Like, just fell in love with it. So that's my favorite suit. I'm literally making a new one to replace this one because I always want to have a nice 85. Like, it will always be my favorite. I have a Star Boost. I'm going to be doing a Power Rangers cosplay soon, Gundam cosplay soon, which I'll have fun with, but it's probably always going to be the red one.
I have to message you on the Power Rangers one because I'm trying to do that too.
I have a few in mind. I'd really like to finish that White Ranger. Like, I really want to do the finished suit for this White Ranger helmet and
That
get
came
that.
out beautiful.
I'm so happy with this. Like, I have my own Power Ranger helmet now. But I would also love to do Korag. For
Oh, okay.
because it's an armor. It's a
I love that.
armor.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I know Chris has heard me say it a bunch of times. As much as I want to build Korag, I want to build Korag.
Sorry, not Korag. Leondis when he turns red. The good version. Leonbo, I think his name is.
Leanbo.
Yep, I
The
want the
Leanbo.
red version. I like it's like a mystical armored Iron Man.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be cool. That'd be fun to do. His sword and shield is huge too.
Yeah. I was trying to remember. I was like, is it Leanbo or is that the son's name? No, the son's name is Bowen. That's right. Or Nick, you know, in the show. Let's see. The best moment you had at a convention.
So I'll go with the one that immediately jumped to my mind because that's probably a good sign for it. It's never the big photo breaks. Like they're fun. Like it's cool to get your picture featured wherever, but like it was at Silicon, I think. It was my first Silicon. I had just met up with all the Iron Idiots and we were walking around. I don't know what happened to the rest of them, but I was wandering around the food court in the suit and I just hear a little girl. I have my mask up and I'm walking around. I just hear a little girl just scream, Iron Man! Like from across the food court. And I kind of turn my head and put the mask down and kind of wave to her, and her and her dad run up to take a picture. And I don't really remember who else was around, but I'm standing there. I think I put my hand up like to take the photo, and my other hand's kind of down by my side. And I just feel a little hand grab one of my fingers and just stand there. And like, I could have taken the suit off, thrown it away, and been done with everything, and that I would have been happy. I would have been like, "I'm good, guys.
I'm good. Done. Retiring.
Like, I'm like, I was so glad the mask was down because I started to tear up a little bit. I'm like, oh my god, like it was so cute, and I will never forget that.
Right on, dude. Right on.
All right. My next question is, what is your favorite convention of all time?
WonderCon. Oh, damn. WonderCon was a lot of fun. I just didn't have all my people there. It was a lot of fun. Got to hang with my friend Brittany. She was a handler. Got to meet a lot. I mean, I met so many people at New York Comic Con.
Yeah.
It was cool, but it just something about WonderCon when I was there with, I mean, I don't know if you probably can even see it now. It's my background, like the four of us, like being there with like Emily, Danny, Nick, Brittany, all these other people, just like it was so much fun. It was such a cool, fun environment. We didn't even make it into the convention center on Friday and Saturday when we were in our suits. We were out front the whole time, hanging out with people, taking photos, doing goofy things. We did the Macarena, or we did a conga line halfway across like the courtyard outside. Like it was just so much fun.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
And he had a speaker, a little Bluetooth speaker in his suit, so he was playing music while we were all walking around, and yeah, it was a blast. KatsuCon though definitely is up there now with a hangout party vibe kind of con. It really wasn't about the con; it was about the hotel everyone was staying at, kind of like Dragon Con. And again, everyone was just hanging out at this gazebo area, all in costume. Everyone's taking photos, doing dumb TikToks, and taking stupid photos. Like it was just fun. It was just fun to be there. And it was really funny to see the normal hotel guests who had no idea there was a con going on. Like,
yeah.
What's happening here? Yeah.
I kind of miss
these
when
people?
cons were still in hotels.
That happened at WonderCon. That happened at WonderCon on Saturday. In one of the elevators we got in, it was me, Danny, and I think Kiera, or no, Dylan. It was me, Danny, and Dylan. So there's 3 Ironmen in this elevator going down, and a old couple walked into the elevator, and they had no idea what was going on. Like they were just like, oh, where are you guys going? And we kind of tell them there was a big convention next door, and they had no idea. So like, worth it.
Yeah.
Zumi, do you remember that time we were at the parking garage going down the elevator and one of the people thought I was a statue because I was standing very still in cosplay?
Oh yeah.
I turned my head and it spooked them a little bit.
We were in our Mando kits for that instance.
I would love to do that one day. Maybe not a con because no one would believe that, I think, but like go to like a comic store, go to a public area and be in one of my suits, but be on a wheeled dolly, and like lean back, and somebody like stands me up, and I just kind of stand there for a little bit and wait for somebody to come take a picture and spook them.
Yeah.
Like bring out like a full on like base to stand on too.
Yeah, exactly, right? Like I think it would work better in the white suit because the gaps are covered better, and I can really just like, I'll stand like this and just won't move.
Yeah.
That's gonna take some patience just to.
I used to do that
to
TikToks. I used to get into the suit and stand in the back of the room and start the TikTok live and stand there for like a minute or two. And people, where is he? Where is he? Oh, is he in the bathroom or is he in the suit? Where is he? Where is he? And then I would just walk forward. I got to do that again. That was actually a lot of fun. I haven't done TikTok live in a while.
Neither have I.
I don't post
I don't know.
TikToks
I find
anymore.
like all the TikTok live stuff seems kind of like dangerous for profiles.
It can be. You could. I got reported and banned for a day for no reason. I did like a 2-hour live stream and it was great. I think I had like 20,000 views or something. And like the last minute while I was shooting down, somebody reported it for like child, and it was so dumb. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I remember just screaming at my phone, like, "Are you kidding me? Like what?" Yeah, and then I was banned from lives for like 5 days.
And like I got a TikTok taken down for my Stormtrooper blaster.
Yeah, got to be careful on Instagram now. Weapon violence and promoting dangerous acts.
I started getting videos taken down from like a year ago, or that I posted a year ago.
Like, what happens when I post a fake sword? Like, no, it's silly.
It's very silly. All right. What is your favorite food of all time?
Tacos. I love tacos.
Tacos.
Yeah, taco. Okay. As my buddy Mike would put it, white people tacos, not like actual authentic tacos. I'm talking like ground seasoned beef or Ortega taco sauce, just plain tacos. I grew up. It was like a comfort food because I could put whatever I wanted on them, roll them up, and that was it. Yep. But any tacos.
No, I'm just kidding. No, I love tacos too.
I think every American does. It's just I don't know. It's weird. I don't think I've ever met anybody who didn't say they would. What do you want for dinner? Tacos? Yeah, okay.
My family goes hardcore on the food. Whenever we have like family events, just out of nowhere, you'll feel a kick of spice hit your throat.
That's good.
All right, what is your favorite thing about cosplay?
There's a couple options there, because there's different feelings and emotions satiated depending on what you're doing. It's cool to get a really badass photo back and be like, wow, like I made that. Like that's awesome. Those are always cool to do. I do like kind of what I was talking about with like that little girl. One thing you started kind of explaining to people who don't cosplay. I had somebody at work. He sat like he was starting to kind of rib me about like being a cosplayer, but then he was like, listen, like why do you do, like what is the point? Like I'm not making fun of you. Like what is it? And I'm like, you can go to LA and maybe run into like Tom Cruise walking down the street, Ben Affleck at like a Walmart or something. Like you can run into a celebrity, maybe. Cool. Where else could you ever go to run into Superman or Batman or Iron Man or Wonder Woman? That's a con. And I get to dress up as Iron Man and give a kid or an adult. Way more people take pictures of my suit. Way more adults take pictures of me than kids. You get to give that to somebody. Like, oh my God, I can take a picture with Iron Man. I can take a picture with a Mandalorian or a Stormtrooper. Like you get to deliver that to people. And there's just something so fun about that because 99.9% of the time, like there's no judgment. Nobody goes to a con to judge people. And if you do, you're in the wrong place. So being able to deliver that little bit of like fantasy and bring that to life for people, it's a lot of fun.
Because you just stole like 2 questions from me. God damn it. Any tips on 3D printing?
No, I buy all my stuff on Etsy. I don't actually 3D print.
Okay, bye. Done.
I quit. You're gonna suck at it. Man, you're gonna suck at it. Every single one of you listening, you're gonna get it. You're gonna be like, oh man, I saw this dude on TikTok with a big nose make a Green Goblin helmet. And I want to do that. And you're gonna try to do that, and it's not gonna come out like mine. Because I'm 3 years ahead of you. I'm not better. I am not more naturally talented. I am 3 years ahead of you. In 3 years, you might be in the same spot or farther. Depends how much time you put into it. You're gonna have failures. You're gonna have mistakes. You're gonna get frustrated. You're going to level your bed wrong because you just don't understand what you're doing and you think you're going to use a bubble level and then you're going to complain on the Facebook groups and they're going to give you bad advice. Does this all sound familiar? You're going to be bad at it. Embrace the suck, push past it, because once you figure it out, and be open to learn. Don't just get the machine and expect to hit print and then magic happens. No, like Rome was not built in a day. Neither will your Mandalorian suit. So just be open to feedback. I cannot say all, most people are willing to help. There are some bad eggs out there. There are people who had a way better experience at it than you. Like, oh, my printer just works, haha, and they love bragging about it. Oh, your helmet took 50 hours to print, mine took 40. I'm better than you. Shut up. If you're not going to help people, shut the hell up. No one cares. But most people are willing to help. In this too long.
Right on. No, it's completely relatable.
What?
No, it's scary. We've all had the same experience, just no one talks about it.
We just like a lot of things, we keep the bad feelings on the inside.
Like recently, I
was down, let those fester into a tumor for a little bit.
Like recently, I was trying to re-level my bed, and something wasn't right. I looked at it. I mistakenly posted on a Facebook group because I was like, what advice can I get today? Someone mentioned that x-axis gantry could be like not leveled. I looked at it. They were right. I was like, God damn it.
But you know what's funny? If your gantry is just a little boop, you can compensate that by leveling your bed accordingly. Instead of your bed being flat, you just level your bed. Will your print, if you were to print something super tall, would it theoretically be a little crooked? Yeah. Are you ever going to print tall enough to notice on a small printer that only has one Z-lead screw? Probably not. Like, the printer can kind of self-correct itself, even if it's messed up, which is really funny. And that's why I also print with rafts all of the time, because it also helps auto re-level your bed without people realizing it. So there's ways around.
I'm on like attempt number 3 of trying to print my Bad Batch Echo helmet.
For 3?
Yeah, the first time it got to 64% printed, and then like the tower support that you told me I don't need, but like it just tipped over and ruined the entire print.
Ooh.
And then the next time it got like 10% done, and the adhesion point to the bed like came up, and then the extruder got stuck and like ruined that one.
Yeah.
But now I just need to wait on filament because I have all the kinks worked out.
See guys, stuff happens.
Yeah.
Heard it here first.
You'll want to rip your hair out, but I'd say just give it a day, go sleep.
Right. That's also good advice. This is my job now. I do this as a job. I do have deadlines to meet. Most people, turn off your printer, walk away, touch some grass. Like, no one's holding a gun to your head. Take a break. Take a break. Yeah, this print failed. You know how many times I've walked into a failed print and just cycled the power so it cools down and not just left, just been like, I'm good. I'm gonna go drugs, I guess. I don't know. Like, you just go away. Go do something else. Like,
go have a nice sip of a Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, like just take a break. Like, yeah, okay, I'll worry about this later. Like, that's it. You don't relax. It's fine. Kids.
The advice: you will get angry at your printer a few times.
We'll call your things printers. You wouldn't call your worst enemy.
Yeah, but then
glad I'm keeping my mouth shut
an hour
on what I
a
would call
day
my
and it'll
printer.
work.
What was that?
I'm glad I'm keeping my mouth shut on what I called my printer the one time.
Oh God.
God. Is it my turn again? No, it's not.
No, it was my turn, I think.
No, it's your turn.
Yeah. What was your first 3D printer, and why did you choose that one?
My first 3D printer was the Creality CR10S. After I'd gone down the rabbit hole of how to make an Iron Man suit, flipping between EVA foam, Pepicura, 3D printing was just finally now affordable. It wasn't small printers. The CR10S had just broken into the $500 and below range, like $499. You know, $499 is way cheaper than $500. And it was a good size. It had a big build volume, and I was like, I can print most of the parts in one shot on it, and learned how to cut things up. And it was just a good size and had good reviews. Again, less was more at the time. It had everything it needed, nothing it didn't, and it worked. It worked for that printer ran for 2 years straight. I mean, I used that printer all of the time while I lived in England. And I was getting ready to pack up my print room before I moved back over to America, and I had a couple prints left. I'm like, all right, print. When this printer's done, I'll start disassembling it. When blah blah blah. My CR10S was just finishing up a print, and it was on its last. It was on the last little bit of it, and it got to the top. I don't remember if it got to the top layer or it finished, and I tried to restart a print, but that is when it had a bed. The bed broke. The bed heater broke after 2 years of just minimal upgrades, all metal extruder, Capricorn tube, new bed. Like I never really replaced anything on it. That thing ran for a champ for 2 years, and then like right before I was about to pack it up to move here, it was like I did my best, and it died. Yep.
I'm tired, boss.
But it's like I'm going to bed now, boss. And then yeah, it turns out it was the main board, not the bed. But that's why I'm rebuilding it. I have a new SKR mini board in it, direct drive. Like it's getting a massive overhaul because I wanted to. I'd love to have that thing in my arsenal as long as possible. Just why not? You know.
Yeah, that's why my newest printer I just got is the 10S4.
Oh, the S4.
Yeah, the one that's a little like I guess when you look at it, significantly bigger than the 10S.
It is. Yep. The S4 is the black sheep of the S line because the S5 is a piece of crap. It is one of the worst printers. It is literally just this printer beefed up. Creality didn't put a new board in it, a new heater, nothing. It is just the 10S bigger. The S4 though has a bigger heating pad, a different board, and stronger stepper motors. I have an S4 downstairs, and I was getting ready to shit on it. I was like, this printer is going to be bad. Nope. Prints once you level it. It's been a great printer. I have no complaints with that thing at all.
Yeah, I'm really happy that I'm able to like do helmets now in one piece, so they're a little more structurally sound.
It's slow. It's a slow printer. Big printers are, but yeah. Do you still have the stock glass bed on it, or did you upgrade it?
Yeah, I still have the original glass, but I just put a painter's tape on it, and that's worked for me.
Works. Yep. The old tech, but again, like there's not much to go wrong with it. It's running a basic version of Marlin, has one board. There's not much on it.
Not much.
Yep.
But how many 3D printers do you have?
If we could end this call, that'd be. I haven't counted in a while. A quick. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I have at least 25 FDM printers.
Damn.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And 12 or 13 resin printers.
Damn.
They are not all in work, plugged in use. Some of them are just reviews, printer reviews. You know, I build them, test them, put them back in the box, and they sit there. They're not all plugged in, chugging away all the time. So
I was gonna say, how does your electricity handle that?
the funny thing was, I don't know why we don't do it in America. In England, I had a smart energy meter hooked into my house, and it was a little box. It looked like a little thermometer thing. Sat on my microwave right now, and my electrical box was outside, and it linked up through Wi-Fi, and it would tell me every 10 seconds the current power usage in my house and convert it to money. So it would show me how much power I was burning per hour in pounds, in British pounds. So when my house was just sitting there at rest, maybe the heat's on, the TV's on, I was using like it was like 5 cents or 10 cents an hour, and it would show me right there. And then if I'd throw the oven on, the number would go up to like 30 cents an hour. You start and me and my wife did this. We ran around the house. We're like, all right, let's turn this on. Let's turn this on. Let's turn this on. So I could see my power usage go up. Thanksgiving was the worst because we had like 9 crock pots, the oven, the dishwasher. We were using like $2 an hour. And then it has like a color. It would like turn green, yellow, and red. Like, hey, you're burning a lot of power right now. So when I would have at the most there at running printers, I had 2 Ender 5 Pluses, my CR10 Max, 2 CR10Ss, my Ender 3. I maybe had 8 or 9 printers running at the same time. And it went up like 50 cents an hour, maybe. And that's only when they're heating up. Printers use the most power when they're heating. Once they're at temperature, because to heat up, it's an energy spike. The relay stays open, so it's just heating. But once it gets to temperature, it's just fluctuating that relay to keep it at temperature. So it uses less. And my power usage barely went up when I had all the printers on. It doesn't suck up as much power as people think.
I was just happy I was able to do 2 printers in the room I'm in right now. But sometimes the power grids here aren't too good.
Yep. And then that's the trick, though. If I go and turn on 5 printers in one outlet and I heat them up all at the same time, I'm going to blow that breaker. However, if you turn on one, let it heat, and then you heat them sequentially, you won't blow the breaker because you're not pulling as much current immediately. So it helps.
Oh, it's safe to assume I could run my resin printer and my 3D printer at the same time, or my FDM printer.
Yeah. Resin printers actually use a little more power collectively than FDM printers. That UV light is hungry.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Is it my turn or your turn, Matt?
Your turn.
Oh.
Backwards. I don't like that.
Oh, let's see. All I see is just mouth.
Littering and.
All right, so what cosplay would you want to do if money was not an issue at all?
Wing Gundam Zero Endless Waltz version. If you guys aren't Gundam fans, I get that. It's the big, beautiful Gundam cosplay suit, and it would be my absolute dream to make this, but the wings on it has these giant angelic BS wings that are. I don't know if you can see that.
Ooh,
that's
okay.
nice.
That's pretty.
You grew up in America and you watch Toonami, you've seen this suit. You've seen a commercial of this suit. It is the quintessential American Gundam suit.
Yeah.
But it's those wings. If I'm going to make this suit, I want those wings to be full size. And that is just, it's going to be hard. It's going to be very hard.
I think I actually bought that model kit like way back at when.
Probably did. Probably bought it at Walmart or something. They used to sell Gundam models.
Yeah, I think I probably bought it without knowing it was actually a model kit and not just an action figure box.
Action figure model kit. That's how they marketed them to kids. Because build it and then you can play with it. Genius marketing. It really was.
Yeah.
Here, mom and dad, it'll keep your kid quiet for hours, and then it's a toy, But so with that, I'm compromising with my next big build. It's a Gundam suit from the same series, but it just doesn't have big obnoxious wings. But man, I've never seen anybody make a suit like this, and I'm excited for it. So we'll see.
You see that one TikTok of a guy snowboarding in a Gundam suit?
He was chasing a Zaku, another Gundam. Yeah. Sorry, not another Gundam. I'm the wrong person hears that. You're gonna get a comment. He was chasing another mobile suit, a Zaku. Yeah.
I mean, I could not imagine doing like action sports in a cosplay suit.
Dude, Foam, if it's a foam suit, I mean, it makes a lot more sense. You can shape it a lot better to fit you and make it more comfortable, and it's light. Just he was probably also a very good snowboarder. I get the feeling he probably didn't make that suit. He probably put it somebody probably made the suit and put it on a professional snowboarder who
Yeah.
because unless he has two awesome hobbies, good for him.
No, also, those eye holes weren't so big for getting full range of vision while
Not at
snowboarding.
all. Not at all. So that's a muscle memory thing. When you're that good at snowboarding, I mean, it's you just have your balance and you're comfortable with it.
You just got to go and hope a kid doesn't like go right in front of you.
I would love to do. I am also working on an Iron Mandalorian cosplay, and I would love to one wheel on it. That'd be so much fun.
Oh man. All right. What is your favorite movie?
Oh, you didn't even say Marvel movie. Wow. Wow. Owen Wilson.
Wow.
Wow.
I mean, if I said Marvel movie, you're just gonna point to the back at your armor. Balls?
Collaboration Marvel movie. I love Endgame, but standalone Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
It is just a perfect movie Winter Soldier I think is one of the best Marvel movies period. Especially if you got to see it the first time and didn't know. Like I wish I could forget and watch it again just to get that reveal of everything going on. Like beautiful. Favorite movie. Man. The Matrix. The Matrix is up there. And I'll tell you what, Top Gun Maverick climbed up real quick.
Yeah.
That movie was awesome. That movie was near perfect, I think, on just storytelling, plot, like it. Yeah.
And I watched that one like 3 times.
Oh yeah, I've seen it plenty of times, and you have a good movie when it doesn't matter who the bad guy is. You told such a good
Yeah.
story. Who cared? It had nothing to do with who they were fighting. That was the point. It was like you could insert anybody here, and the plot was still just as solid. Like it was a good movie. Way better than the first one.
Oh yeah.
And like Winter Soldier was so good. Like I made the Winter Soldier arm, but I didn't have a printer, so I sculpted it out of wood putty and no, it was wood glue and water putty around like saran wrap and all
That's it, right? Making stuff.
Yep.
That's awesome.
that. Yeah, except for that molding process took off some skin and hair.
Oof, I'm not looking forward to that. For the Power Ranger costume I want to do, I'm going to have to do a lot of form fitting, Warbler, clay foam. Like I'm going to have to get real intimate with myself, and
Yeah.
I'm going to lose some skin. So
I know. I think one of the Rangers I want to cosplay, it's gonna involve like faux leather. Well, not really, like, cause their design looks to be like a leather material or whatever. It's the Super Sentai version is called Ghostbusters, but in America it's called Beast Morphers.
gotcha. Yeah, okay, yeah. Their costumes definitely have a little bit more of a shiny leather.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see that.
It just looks, for me, like I don't like wearing uh like compression stuff for like body reasons, but since I'm making crosshair, I have to. But I'm being covered up most of the time, so I'll feel pretty good about that. But the shiny leather material looks more comforting. Well, besides the heat, and those would probably be uncomfortable after wearing it a long period of time. But it just looks more. What's the word?
Giving.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah, like leather and pleather take some getting used to wearing.
Mhm.
Since the Winter Soldier's jacket was a leather jacket, I had to wear that in LA heat.
Yeah, not fun. Not fun at all.
Like at least it only had like one sleeve, so like you get like a little bit of breathing room with it.
Works.
Works. Chris, I think it's your turn.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yes, I found a place on the visor that didn't fog yet.
No, my visors don't fog.
Oh bro, I'm fat. I run hot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see. What is your favorite pizza place and type of pizza?
Favorite pizza place would have to be, so you drive north and up I-95, and then you make your way to New Jersey and or New York City. I'll even pepper in a little bit of the East Coast of Pennsylvania here, like near Philly and stuff around there.
Yeah.
And you're driving, and then you see a really cruddy, rundown strip mall, and then you're gonna see a pizza place with a very stereotypical, borderline racist Italian name: Mario, Vinny's, Luigi's, Panucci's, whatever. And you're gonna look on Google Maps, and you're gonna be like, this place isn't even on Google Maps because they just opened up because the last one got closed down because there were mice in it.
Yeah.
That place.
Man, I was born in Jersey. I know those places.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. Then those places, they have the best pizza because they don't clean their grill every day. They clean it once a month, maybe. They also make cheesesteaks on the same grill. They don't care, and that is where you're gonna get the best cheesesteaks, the best pizza. The fries are usually pretty banging too, and they always have good penne and vodka for some reason. Don't know why that's a thing. Yeah, Pat's and Geno's can't hold a flame to, they're the worst cheesesteaks in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, but any of those places, and it's all that has to do with the water. Yep, New Jersey, New York City, and then yeah, East Philly. Philly has good pizza. Yep.
Man, like the closest thing I've been able to find, like for that outside of like New York, New Jersey, is the New York, and Vegas because they import the water.
I lived down in Daytona Beach, Florida for 4 or 5 months for school, and the school like rented out an apartment complex. It wasn't even dorms; it was a straight up apartment. And around the corner, a little pizza place had opened like a month before we all got there, before the semester and everything started. And I go get pizza, and I'm like, this is really good for Florida. Like, no, sorry, it was just really good. It was like, wow, this is like good pizza. And I just, after going there 2 or 3 times, I had ended up just talking to the owner. I'm like, what are you doing different, man? He's like, oh, we actually get our dough pre-made and imported down from New Jersey. And I'm like, that's awesome. Like, where are you from? He's like, oh, I'm from Brick, New Jersey. And I'm like, I'm from Ocean Township, Ware Town. He's like, small world, dude. Like
small
just
world.
Yep, no, that's why.
Yeah, that's why it's good.
Yep.
Well, it's good. On top of that, what's your favorite drink to go with that? It could be alcoholic, could be non-alcoholic, anything.
Just to go with a pizza, a Coke or Pepsi. Just a fountain overcarbonated drink. Just something to go with that nice pepperoni pizza. I'm happy with that.
Making me hungry again.
Right? A absolutely banger of a pizza place just opened here in North Carolina up the road, and it's not just like good, not tri-state area pizza. It is just good pizza. And the dude had to disconnect his phone lines for a week because they were getting too many orders because the reviews were going in up. He was not ready for the reception he got. They didn't even do the grand opening yet. They did a soft opening, and then all the Facebook groups just blew up about it. And it's called Frankie's Pizza. Again, stereotypical name. And yeah, the place is doing so well. Quality has dropped maybe 5% now that they're in a streamline and keeping up with orders. Like the initial, like they really put their best foot forward at first, and you can tell it kind of dropped a little bit, but now it's like leveled up. It's so good. I'm glad it's not like right up the road, or else I wouldn't fit in my suit anymore.
Yeah. All right, and on top of TooTall's question, what is your favorite cocktail?
Anything with a little umbrella in it.
One pina colada, please.
I will drink the foofiest drinks ever. I don't care. I'm already married. I'm not going to impress anybody. They taste better. I don't want to just whiskey
exactly.
all the time.
Yeah,
like,
it always tastes better.
Yeah, like give me an obnoxious, colored, fruity drink with I don't care, whatever.
Like, give me a drink so bright it's gonna hurt my eyes.
There's a place up the road called La Rancherita. It's a Mexican restaurant, and they have some of the wildest Jolly Rancher covered drink thing, and they're coming just goblets. They're huge and delicious. Actually, yeah, the Jolly Rancher margarita up the road. That might be my favorite now that I'm thinking about it.
Man, I got a place down here. They put a rocket pop in the margarita.
Like those. Like why you're gonna tell me you're gonna sit there and be like, yeah, give me a Jack and Coke. When you can get this, shut up.
When you can get an ice cream with your drink.
Really, your Jack and Coke's better. Your rum and cola is better than this heaven in a glass that also makes you feel good. Shut up. Go away. I hate those people. But with that said, I do like a Jack and Coke occasionally. So
I ever see someone looking at me with a weird face who'd be like, "Shut up! It tastes better than yours."
It does. Yep. See, only one of us needs to pretend that this tastes good. Yeah, I don't taste it at all. Yeah, you do. Stop.
Yeah, and also this one's gonna do the same effect in fewer drinks.
Yep. Oh yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, I had 2 of those big bowls one time, and I'm like, I'm not feeling this too bad. And I stood up, and I'm like, it's mine. I'm not driving home.
Save the ship.
Yep. Not driving home tonight, folks.
I'm sleeping at the bar.
What is damn it. Hold on. I'm having a brain fart.
Just let it out. Just let it out.
Oh damn. What is your convention list this year?
It just got one shorter. The next con was Emerald City Comic Con in Seattle. I had to cancel it because my garage renovations cost a lot more than I was planning. So, ow. So I had to cancel that. Did I put those down right? After that, WonderCon Anaheim, March 23rd to 25th, I think it is, or 20. It's over there. That's the big one of the year. Directly after that, I fly home Wednesday. I'm home for 2 days, and then on Friday I fly over to C2E2 in Chicago. So me and Kiera, all the Iron Idiots will be at WonderCon, but then me and Kiera will be at C2E2. And then after that, I have a list because I always forget. C2E2, after C2E2 in the middle of May, I get to fly back to the UK for the first time in 2 years. I got invited to a con over there in Birmingham. It's called Maker Central. And then June is Awesome Con in DC. If I can make it, we'll see. July, I might do San Diego Comic Con. Then also in July is Raleigh Galaxy Con. That's half an hour away from me. I can just drive up there. And then Dragon Con in September, Silicon in October, and Anime New York in November.
A buddy of mine is actually bothering me to go to Raleigh Galaxy Con with him.
If you go.
If I go. It depends. Like,
have you been there before?
No, I haven't been to North Carolina before at all.
It's a pretty good con. It's a good sized con. Definitely not like as big as New York Comic Con, but the convention center, it's in this. It's laid out real weird. There's like 9 floors. It's odd, but it was a pretty fun con.
Interesting. That's actually, wow, 9 floors. Holy crap.
Like, it's confusing. You get kind of lost in the place, but I might get a hotel room Saturday night and go and hang out.
Nice. I think I'm all out of questions.
I got like 2 or 3 more, I think.
Yeah.
What is your favorite gaming platform and game?
I love my PS5, PS4, PS5. And of recent, my absolute favorite game trilogy has been the Horizon series, Horizon Zero Dawn, Horizon Forbidden West. Incredible. Absolutely incredible story. I will talk to anybody about that plot who wants to listen. Oh my God. And next to that, Kingdom Hearts. I've always been a Kingdom Hearts fan. Love it. Again, the plot. People think like Game of Thrones gets connected. It's like you should play a Kingdom Hearts game. You want to talk about plot development and oh my God. Standalones of recent though, the new Sonic game, the new Sonic the Hedgehog game for PS. I mean, it was on everything. That is the first time in my life I have bought a game twice. I bought it on PS5, played it, loved it, played it twice and beat it. And then I was in New Jersey traveling, seeing family, and I had my Switch with me. And I'm like, And then I went into Best Buy, I think, just looking around, window shopping, and they had the Sonic game on sale for like 30, $40. And I'm like, I want to play this again. So I bought it for another console. Never done that before. It was like, this was that good. I will have this for 2 consoles, whatever.
Yeah, so it's a good game.
Yeah. Yeah. It reminded me of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, which is arguably like the best Sonic game. And then they just re-released Metroid Prime Remastered for the Switch.
Yep.
Oh my God. It is unreal how well that game plays 20 years later. It feels like a brand new game, and that is just proof like Nintendo nailed that, you know. It plays better than some new games. And I've been playing that again. It's easier than I remember. I'm also not 9 years old. But like the fact that they were just able to update the graphics, you know, drop in new assets, smooth everything over with AI and release it, and it still like plays like that. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Take notes, Cyberpunk.
Yep. Yeah, I remember playing the Shadow the Hedgehog game.
I saw a meme the other day. It was Knuckles in front of a fire, and it's like peer into the flames to view your spirit animal, and it's Sonic, and he looks in, and it's a little hedgehog, and then it's Shadow, and he looks in, and it's a little hedgehog with a gun.
Yep.
It's like,
yeah,
accurate. Like the fact that they got away with that. Like, hey, we want to take your most beloved IP, Sega, and we're gonna give them a gun. And they were just like sick, and it worked. They were like Nintendo. Imagine giving Mario a gun. Like Nintendo.
Didn't they also give Shadow like a motorcycle or something?
M16, a motorcycle. Like they were like, yeah, we're go play. You know, there would never be like a Dark Mario with a pistol. Nintendo would lose their mind. Sega's like, yeah, screw it, whatever. They didn't care, and it worked. It worked great. They're like, yeah, whatever, go play. Yeah, Shadow, cool, awesome. Oh, he dies at the end, sick, cool, whatever.
They didn't let Dark Mario have the 9.
He'd have like a dagger that wasn't even sharp or something. It'd be so lame. Like Waluigi, right? He just farts on people. Like, come on, no, give him a gun.
Yeah. So does Wario. Yeah, Wario farts on people.
Yeah, he just farts on people. It's like, no. give Dark Mario a gun. Give Wario a gun. He'd be a mess.
Doesn't Wario? He has a motorcycle. I know that, but doesn't he also have a gun?
He does have a motorcycle. Wario is Shadow, just worse.
Yeah.
Like Wario would kill Bowser if he had a gun.
Yeah.
just
Right. What is the most uncomfortable thing when you're in your Iron Man armor?
Armor pinch, armor bite. It can cripple you if it pinches in the wrong spot. I have damn near been sterilized one time because I did not have the right compression shorts and underwear on, and I had the wrong shoes on, so the legs were my thighs were sliding up higher than they normally would have, and I was at a Halloween event, and things moved around, and oh my God, oh my, nope, yep. Yeah, that I quickly fixed that problem. That no longer happens. Yeah, not great. In the normal viewing, in the normal use of it, just the thing that is uncomfortable from standing on your feet for so long, your feet are going to start to go first. And then my helmet is a little tight, so it does start to give me a headache. But that's about it. Everything else has been made to be comfortable and like not, torture you. But just standing on your feet after 5-6 hours, walking around, you're posing, you're holding, like you're gonna get tired. Your feet are gonna start to hurt. It's unavoidable.
I have like a follow-up question to that too. Like, did you ever have to like, whenever you reprint something, did you ever have to mess with the model to like adjust it to you?
Yeah, I scaled things. Like the helmet, I made this helmet as small as possible. I printed it at 100% scale. Okay, I have some wiggle room. Print it again. Scale it down. Trial and error. Fingers, you have to manipulate the scale of those to get them to fit properly because not only is everybody's hands different, your finger lengths and thicknesses, everybody's hands are different. So, and even your left and right hand are different, by the way. Because I'm righty, I have more muscles in this hand. Like they're bigger, so things fit differently, dexterity wise. Yeah, I've scaled. I think I scaled the forearms down. This forearm scaled down to like 60% because DO3D made the model huge, but this one's like 95%. So yeah, you play around with it. Armor Smith is a great tool for that, for scaling. Anybody, you guys know. But yeah, scaling is it's key. We're not all shaped like Chris Evans, so it's hard.
I have to edit the model of my crosshair clone diaper because my butt's too big.
Dumpy. Yep.
Yeah.
It's a
dumpy.
Yep. We call it the iron dumpy when you got some booty hanging out.
Yeah.
Well, it's also like the animated clones, like they're somewhat not built like people.
They're skinny.
Yeah, they're just the Dorito shape.
Yeah, me and Crosser are like the same body type and height. Yet I'm having difficulty with some pieces of his armor fitting my butt.
Gotta do them squats.
Oh, yeah. I just learned like for Echo, his like robo screwdriver hand is my dominant hand. So whenever I wear that, I'm not gonna have my dominant hand to use.
Just switch it over and tell people to flip the picture every time, that mirror the picture every time they take it.
The frontwards camera flips the image. We're in real life, sir.
You know how many people would always tell me I have the Infinity Gauntlet on the wrong hand? In TikToks, YouTube, Instagram pictures, oh, you have the gauntlet on the wrong hand. Do you know how technology works? You made it far enough to make an Instagram account or a TikTok, figured out the English language enough to type, post a comment, and you still don't know that it mirrors the image. Like, really? You think the guy that's gonna sit here and spend this much time and money making an Iron Man suit is gonna put the gauntlet on the wrong?
Oh yeah, that's what it was. My Deathstroke mask. They were saying the missing eye is on the wrong side.
Yep. Like, do you know how technology works? Like, you made it this far in life. Amazing.
First we made the wheel.
Yep. And then we made the wheel, and now there's this idiot. Like, come on.
Guess it's your turn.
Yep. Let's see. I think I have one question left. What is your dream vacation if you could get it like all expense paid?
I've never been to Australia. I'd love to go. However, there is a small. Would go back if somebody just handed me a blank check and was like, "Here, go wherever the hell you want." I'd go back to Okinawa. There were some hidden beaches there and some offshoot islands off of Okinawa that you could drive to that just had some of the most beautiful beaches I have ever been to in my life, and I would go back. Because then afterwards, after being at the beach all day and being nice and relaxed, I could go right up the road and get some ramen or fried rice or garlic fried rice or some Japanese curry, and I could do that for a whole week straight and just be in paradise.
Yeah, like Japan's actually one of my dream trips. Like I have family there and everything that I've only met once.
Good.
So like just going there in general, I'd like to see it.
Tokyo, man. I mean, if you are in any way, shape, or form a weeb, clearly, Tokyo is just it is the best city in this planet. And I've been to a lot of major cities at this point, and they're all the same. New York is Paris, Paris is LA, LA is London. They're all the same friggin' city, just different languages and rude people. Tokyo is incredible, and we do not deserve the Japanese people. Like, they are so nice, welcoming. It's clean. Oh my God, is it clean over there? Yeah, go, save up, go. Screw every other city. No other city is interesting. They're not compared to Tokyo, Akihabara and stuff. Incredible.
All right, Matt. Do you have anything else?
I had a joke question, but I don't know if I want to ask it.
Go for it.
Just show it off real quick. No, I'm just kidding. Tips on post-processing your 3D prints.
Don't cut corners. There is a new post or a new video, I feel like every week at this point, of somebody trying something new and stupid on YouTube, putting chemicals through airbrushes because they don't want to sand, or doing weird stuff with resin and acetone, and just doing dumb, lazy stuff when the products are here. There's tried and true ways. I'm not saying don't innovate and try things, but there are so many people out there who they are trying, they would sacrifice their health for a smoother print. And it's like,
Yeah.
what are you doing? Like, put in the work, sand the damn print, or get a resin printer. It's not, a smooth print is not worth your health. You know, so everybody's trying to build a better mousetrap, and there are good ideas out there, but just people who just are, they're either getting lazy or just being stupid about it. Put in the work, use sandpaper, use power tools. At the end of the day, this is plastic. It's not some magical material. It's not some carbon fiber. It is plastic. It is melt it, warp it, shape it, heat it. It's easy. It's easy to work with. And then when you think you're done sanding and it looks smooth, sand it one more time.
Please. Or hit it with black spray paint to find imperfections.
Yep. Hit it with some flat black spray paint and you'll see every line you missed. Like, oh, look at that. Yep. Guide codes. Put in the work. Put in the work. You want the results? You want your stuff to look shiny? Put in the work. Or find a different hobby and pay somebody else to do it.
All right. Is there anything you want to shout out? Anything you want to announce before we close out this episode?
No, not really. You guys have kind of given me the spotlight already. There's nothing else I gotta plug. I'm happy. I always like talking about this stuff, man. It's fun. It's a fun hobby to be in, and I love the community.
All right, it is time for the outro. All right, everybody, thank you for watching. It's Cosplay Time. As always, I have been Chris, aka Mr. Zoom _2028.
I have been Matt, aka TooTall _76.
And I've been Frank, frankly built.
All right, everybody, thank you for watching, and good night.
Can I take this off now, Chris?